Welcome back to another Turn Day Gaming production. I'm Flo.
And I'm hoTspur.
And today we'll have a match from the winners round 4 of MLG Providence. And it's going to be a PvP between the top right position player, the red Protoss, EG.HuK.
And in the bottom left corner on Xel'Naga Caverns, we have the Korean Protoss player, Liquid'HerO.
Alright, so this should be a pretty exciting PvP matchup. We've seen a lot of HuK and Hero before. They're both on pretty well-known teams. HuK actually being formerly of Liquid, so that's pretty cool. And also, we want to let you guys know that we've been a little away from casting and uploading videos, but that's because we've been very busy with final exams. And now that we're done on Christmas break, we will have a lot more casts and we will have a lot more videos uploaded. So just bear with us for the time being.
Yeah, be sure to tune in. But yeah, both of these players, both living in Korea right now. As of this video, HuK is in Code A, and Hero is also in Code A.
I believe he is. He went 2-2 in his in his group play.
Well, yeah, the worst thing you could get out of the up and down matches is to be back in Code A. So he should be in Code A as well. And as we've seen, HuK trying to grab a probe there from Hero taking a little page out of HuK's book with the probe. Gets the probe. That's really nice. He's going to be able to pretty much put up any kind of building he wants without Liquid'HerO being able to scout it,
right?
Unless he were to send out the probe. But if he were to do that, he'd put him at a significant mining disadvantage.
Right. And it's interesting that HuK is playing Hero because Hero was the Protoss that Liquid got after HuK made the transfer to EG. So it's kind of like
old school versus new school.
Yeah, it's like predecessor fighting the successor. So that's kind of a cool matchup that we have going on here. Here we have HuK doing a little probe harass. That's his trademark move, and mining off the other guy.
Actually, Hero responded really well, controlling that probe that was supposed to be knocked off and bringing it back onto the thing to mine onto the mineral field.
That's pretty smart. We have HuK getting his second gas here, which is I guess he wants to go with a defensive 4-gate, because usually if you want to go with an offensive 4-gate, you would just get that first gas and stay on that and get your 4-gates up. So
it's true.
Be interesting.
It'll be interesting to see if these players do, either of these players do decide to go for a 4-gate. It's a really small map, so it makes robo play significantly stronger because Immortals don't have to walk all the way across Tal'Darim Altar or something like that. It's a much shorter distance between the two bases.
Right, and I guess the argument for them going 4-gate is that both of these players are exceptional at micromanagement. So, microing a 4-gate against each other, I feel like they would both feel comfortable with their skills. So, it would be interesting. And Hero loses another probe there, actually. So, he's only got his one gas up. So, he throws down 2 more gates. And the fourth, there it is. There's the 4th gate.
What was the building that he canceled? You see, he had...
I don't
As soon
know.
as HuK's probe left, he canceled the building.
Maybe it was a robotics facility.
That's quite possible. So, yeah, if HuK saw that robo building and then left the base and they get canceled for a 4-gate, that's some mind games that could really affect him if he doesn't see it, and all of a sudden the 4-gate comes when he's expecting a 1-gate robo.
That's true. And HuK is actually throwing down his 2 more gates, but he's not going to go for the 4th one just yet because he didn't have the minerals, and he should be. Oh, I guess he went for a 3-stock rush instead. But here, a proxy pylon from HuK being sneaky. He's scaring off the Zealot Stalker combo that Hero sent out. But Hero's just laying down some pylons in the base, but he might actually be able to get this pylon. Yes, he does.
HuK was able to kill the probe before the second pylon. There was a second pylon about to go down. That would have made it significantly more difficult, and I think the Stalker and Zealot may have been able to buy enough time for that at least one of those pylons to finish, and a 4-gate warping inside the base is really, really hard to deal with. Doesn't matter how good your control is if they're warping in Zealots right inside your base.
That's very true, and HuK does have an advantage here. He has killed out a few more probes, and
in his base right now, we got Stalkers moving in, probes coming off the line. There's a big Stalker advantage for Hero right now. But the probes are pushing him back, losing a couple probes here.
Even if he loses, the Stalker's really HuK's lost mining time and a few probes, so...
But, he was still ahead on probes. He was up by 3. So, those couple probes earlier in the game that Liquid'HerO lost...
they're making a big difference.
Yeah, they're making a big difference now, so HuK's still ahead even though losing probes there. But here he comes, Liquid'HeRO coming up the base right again. And yeah, HuK's got his 4th gateway now, and he's being able to chrono them out. And you know, Defender's advantage is really going to help him hold off this push, and especially with control and whatnot. Sentry helped out a lot, getting a couple of units there for free.
Yeah, that was a very clutch force field, separating the Stalkers from the Zealot. He even managed to pick off a free Stalker, really, at that point, so
Ooh.
That's pretty interesting.
That probe having the luckiest day of his life, just walking by those Stalkers.
Yeah, and I'm excited to see how HuK utilizes this proxy pylon. It is very close to Hero's base, so I imagine he would just warp in a few Zealots and just send them to harass the mineral line.
I was just about to say that as soon as he has enough forces where he feels comfortable. Oh no, getting a Stalker caught, gonna go down. Oh,
he did target fire. Okay, and he good micro by here. He gets 2 Stalkers, and the Zealot is gonna go down, but he gets a Stalker with vision up the ramp. Is HuK?
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful. He almost lost another Stalker there, but he managed to micro them.
Oh yeah, the Zealot's warping in from HuK right now, going towards the middle line of Liquid'HeRO.
Oh,
and
man.
yeah, the Hero's either gonna have to warp in something back home. Yeah, there goes 1 Zealot, but does he have enough cooldown? Like, he's gonna have to wait for the
He
cooldown
does
to
have enough Chrono Boost to Chrono Boost all the warp
yeah.
gates. There we go, and he should be able to warp in a few more Zealots and maybe a Stalker.
But he's already losing probes right now.
Yeah, and he's losing the pylon. And up here, he can't do anything because of the force fields. This is really intelligent play by HuK. He's managing to harass and destroy Hero's economy, killing all the probes, and Zealots are great against probes, while also keeping Hero at bay at his own base.
Yeah, the Hero's actually having to pull back his Stalkers right now, and oh, so many probes are going down.
They're all cut up between the force field and the Vespian Geyser. Oh,
yeah,
man.
The probes are attacking, but still some of them are taking damage. Another one goes down there, and there, another one just went down too.
Yeah, and Hero's actually pulling back to try and save his units, but HuK is on the move, and he's killing the Stalkers, and he's killing the Sentries. This is really bad.
Oh, wow, yeah, 11 workers killed to 0 in a PvP. HuK is in a really good position now. He's actually going to be able to get a little bit of a surround with this Zealot. Was that his force field?
I'm pretty sure that was Hero's force field. I would imagine.
That doesn't really make sense for Hero to throw that force field down because, you know, it kept his own Stalkers out of his base. I think there's a sentry. Yeah, there's some sentries from HuK there, and now HuK moving inside of Hero's base. Only Zealots and sentries right now. Actually, a nice force field keeping off those sentries, but
these Zealots will never be able to catch up to these Stalkers. And
not at all. Oh, actually, nice pull. The probes catching one of those Stalkers right there.
That's very good. But oh man, okay, so those Zealots get
now HuK's all the way in the base, and yeah, he's gonna be able to produce units faster. I mean, even with the both on 4 gates, but he's got just way more money. You look at it, he's got 600 minerals now and 200 gas. He's gonna be able to keep producing units for basically ever. And eventually,
during this, he actually put down a robotics facility too. So if he really just wants to kind of put the coffin in the nail, he can just make like 1 immortal, and that would supplement the army very well.
Indeed. The pylon going down to the warp gates are unpowered, and Liquid'HeRO calls GG.
Alright, so that was a pretty close PvP matchup. That's usually how PvP games really go still at this point. They're just kind of high intensity micromanagement styles. You know, they usually just go for the 4 gate. But it was really interesting how both of them just executed, especially with HuK's method of keeping his opponent at bay by force fielding the ramp and also sending in the few Zealots, which proved to be pretty much insurmountable for Hero, and he had to send all his units back, and then HuK could go on the counteroffensive. So it was really smart.
Yeah.
Alright, well, that was game 1, and we'll be going to game 2 next. We hope you guys stay around and watch that.